speaking of Drake, NFR did their podcast that they usually do, and they crowned J. Cole the MVP of 2026 so far. Gentlemen, how are we feeling?
Do we have to say any more?
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Did Drake not drop Iceman this year?
He did.
I mean, even if we like
His
excuse Drake, I mean, Ye having a hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing him out there very frequently, and I feel like Bully was a little bit of a better album than The Fall Off. So, personally, I would pick Ye over J. Cole if it came down, you know, to somebody other than Drake, obviously. But
Agreed.
Did they give any reason for like why they picked J. Cole?
They didn't, from what I saw, but I'll kind of give you the reason. I mean, think about what he has done this year. He has been active from the top of the year, dropping the EP pack, dropping a double album, you know, doing the press run, being outside, shooting videos, starting the tour, all of that. So look, if you want to give it to him off of the activity, I'm not mad at it. But all I know is the second that Iceman tour starts, the MVP is over.
So they pretty much get like, from my optics, it seems like they gave it to him more based on his rollout and then his drop.
They did.
I mean, it's everything.
yeah,
It's just
everything included.
Just
For real.
everything overall.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really mad at.
I'm not
anybody.
mad at it. I'm just trying.
I mean,
to
he's
understand
second
the
on my
reason
ballot.
for it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at them saying that it's J. Cole's year because his rollout has been
His rollout was really
his
well.
his
was
rollout
done.
the rollout to the album and the album itself is really good.
yeah.
Including the mixtape he dropped before. So I mean, I'm not mad at it at all because I really like it. It was a really good album. I think a lot of the Drake antics kind of drowned out a lot of what he was doing. A lot of the shockwave after the album was eaten up by Drake, but just standing alone, the album was really good. So, shout out to J. Cole, bro.
I just
good
like
year
think
for him.
it's like he had like a good rollout, good album. You know, he having a good tour. But I think the fact that one of his biggest, most anticipated albums falling off his chart and falling off the charts this quick and being like one of the first ones to fall off as quick as it did is kind of insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to factor that in, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
And this is not even like nowhere near his worst album. So
Yeah.
like for that to even like happen is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Birthday
Yeah.
Blizzard's still hard though.
I get that part of it. I just think it makes sense if you want to give it to him right now because of all the activity. Because honestly, like I thought about it when I thought about this, because Drake is my MVP right now, even right now, and part of that is me forecasting, assuming that a tour is coming, assuming that these other things are happening. But even if I take that out, it's kind of surprising how like inactive Drake has been since his drop. He's kind of just let the music speak for itself. I mean, he's popped out here and there, and people. It's more so been like people just kind of catching him out and about, not really like him like popping out and like being active and engaging with people. Whereas like Cole did that, so. I think that's something that's like interesting. I'm surprised. Are you surprised by Drake, like the activity
I was
level?
about to say, I was about to add on to that. I was about to say because he did had a little Janice party and shit, and then he threw the knock the manor or whatever. I don't even know what that was about for real. Like he did like little shit, but it's not just on the scale of how J. Cole doing his tour. Like a tour is obviously gonna outweigh the little shit that Drake doing.
Yeah, that's what I feel, man. I think I think the whole MVP conversation is fun to have. I love it. Obviously being a sports guy, like it's a good crossover for me, and I think we really should find a way to come up with those type of awards to have, because it does help. Like when you look at the history books, like it does kind of help, assuming you get it right, put shit into perspective. That's why I do, as much as we all say fuck the Grammys, I always wanted them to get it right, because then when people look back, they can be like, oh, damn, like, did Macklemore really have the best album that year, or this or that, and, like, if it's done right, then it actually is a good documentation of history for, like, the next generation to kind of come up, see what was bubble it because right now you just gotta you just kind of like gotta just do the research. Like that's what I did. You know, when I started this shit like years ago, I was I just had to do the research. I just had to find interviews, see what a lot of people were talking about, and kind of go from there. We don't really have that historical archive, so we should have an MVP, and that's kind of my PSA on it. But I think that it's okay to give it to Cole right now. I just think that the second that Iceman tour starts, it's gonna be over. The second Drake does anything outside.
That's what I'm saying. 2026 is not even over yet.
But even like Drake rollout, like that
rollout was
like
great.
An insane rollout, like one of the craziest rollouts we probably done witnessed in our lives. And like that shit like outweighed a lot of shit niggas was doing. I'm not even gonna say J. Cole, but like a lot of shit niggas was doing at the time. And that was like literally the only talk of the town, you know what I'm saying, when that was coming about. So
I'm still so surprised he didn't do that, spend that remix. I'm so surprised that didn't happen.
Time.
There is time, but I feel like it would have happened like 3 or 4 weeks ago when she called it out.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have happened like then or shortly after then. But
if I don't know though, cause like if I'm Drake, I probably really want like I'll fuck with Miami on the I like your post or what I'm saying, it's that type shit, but it's like she is fucking with Diddy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they had that little history.
That's
type
true.
Shit. When Diddy get out of jail, like obviously Young Miami body.
It's crazy to
saying?
say
I'm
when
back on
Diddy
it,
gets
so.
out of jail.
yeah, that's happening though.
It is happening, but it's just crazy.
I mean, I just only say I'm shocked just because of how big that record is. You know what I mean? Like that's just a perfect, like that's a layup for Drake. Like that's his bag for him to get in a record like that, regardless of like who it is. Hell, he worked with Pharrell and Brett Fayez at one time. That shit was sweet too. Wasted Time. That shit came back in my rotation recently. That's a fucking banger song. That's a fucking banger, bro. He snapped on that.